Hi, what I wanted to go over today was why some bill declarations have specific statements and others do not. So, in the California state legislature, a majority of the bills that contain what we call plus sections, which are found at the end of a bill's substantive statutory provisions, some make specific their statements or declarations. On the other hand, a few bills contain merely a statement or a declaration without any details or explanatory information that justifies that particular statement or declaration. So I have five of them, a couple common sets of examples where the declarations use specific citations, as well as often an explanation of why the particular bill meets the specified purpose. There's a second set of examples. I have two common ones that contain mainly just a statement or a declaration, but in my mind could use a specific citation and perhaps an explanation of why the bill meets that specified purpose. Now, I've also included my suggested revisions for tax levy and urgency clause provisions for consideration by the legislature. So let's look at a couple of declarations that are specific. The first is not a reimbursable mandate. It specifically says no reimbursement is required by this act pursuant to Section 6 of Article 13B of the California Constitution, because the only cost that may be incurred by a local agency or school district will be incurred because this act creates a new crime or infraction. So again, here they cite specifically to Article 13B, Section 6, and they explain because the cost, blah, blah, blah. Another one is a bill related to the budget. And that language is, this act is a bill providing for appropriations related to the budget bill within the meaning of subdivision E of Section 12 of Article 4 of the California Constitution, has been identified as related to the budget in the budget bill and shall take effect immediately. Here again, there's a specific citation to Article 4, Section 12E, which provides for bills that provide appropriations that are related to the budget bill and how they have to be handled. Another is the use of a special statute. Here's an example. The legislature finds and declares that a special statute is necessary and that a general statute cannot be made applicable within the meaning of Section 16 of Article 4 of the California Constitution because the city of Murrieta is uniquely on track to meet its regional housing needs allocation and imminently in need of expanding city hall facilities. A general statute could unnecessarily undermine existing state housing production goals in jurisdictions that lack imminent need and is consequently inappropriate. So here they not only cite Article 4, Section 16, but also distinguish why a special statute rather than a general statute is being utilized here. Another one is a matter of statewide concern. Here the language is, the legislature finds and declares that the efficient approval of broadband permit applications is critical to the deployment of broadband services as a matter of statewide concern and is not a municipal affair, as that term is used in Section 5 of Article 11 of the California Constitution. Here again, they specifically have the cite Article 11, Section 5. And they make a determination, here's why this finding and declaration is a matter of statewide concern and not a municipal affair. The last example, again, of good stuff, if you will, is the gift of public funds disclaimer. Here you'll find language akin to this. The legislature hereby finds and declares that the exclusion authorized by this proposed section of the Rev and Tax Code serves the public purpose of conforming with federal tax law for state tax purposes in order to lessen the tax burden on individuals who have their student loans discharged, and does not constitute a gift of public funds within the meaning of Section 6 of Article 16 of the California Constitution. So here again, they cite Article 16, Section 6, and they explain it serves the public purpose to conform with federal law in order to lessen the tax burden, etc. So let me turn to two examples where I feel the declarations could be written with more specificity, citation, explanation. Tax levies. They currently say this simple sentence: this act provides for a tax levy within the meaning of Article 4 of the California Constitution and shall go into immediate effect. What I'd rather see is a specific citation, such as this act provides for a tax levy within the meaning of subdivision C3 of Section 8 of Article 4. And why? Because it would change the rate of tax for personal income tax payers and shall go into immediate effect. So here, my version cites the specific section from Article 4 and describes why it should be deemed a tax levy. Another is on the urgency clause. Generally, they say this act is an urgency statute necessary for the immediate preservation of the public health or safety within the meaning of Article 4 of the California Constitution and shall go into immediate effect. I would love to see them say the specific citation, subdivision D of Section 8 of Article 4. And therefore you cite the specific section of the Constitution. So those are my suggested revisions for tax levies and urgency clause statutes.